Good afternoon, everyone. So, as we all know that the government of India have made it mandatory for all the citizens to wear a face mask, and it becomes now legal that everybody who have to step outside, they'll have to wear a face mask. And as we as a healthcare professional know a lot about face mask because we have been wearing it since before the epidemic. Just whenever we'll have to deal with any patient, whether performing a surgical procedures and etc. But talking about the general public, they don't have much idea about the face mask. All they know is that a face mask will look like something with a cloth on a four strands on it, and you just have to wear it to cover your face. But that's not the thing. There are other things also that you always need to have in mind, that how to remove a mask, how to doff it off, how to store them, and most importantly that not everybody is required to wear an N95 mask. So I would like to discuss in this video about the type of face mask, the recommendation about the face mask, and most importantly about donning and doffing of a N95 face mask. So first of all, talking about the face mask, it is basically a part of a personal protective equipment, and based on that, it has been divided into a home-based cotton, or you can say home-based face mask, or second is the surgical mask, which every healthcare professional knows about it, and third thing is the N95 face mask. So the first thing about the home-based face mask is it is made up of cotton. You can just made it at your home and you can just buy it from the outside. So that's how a cotton mask or a home-based face mask, you can say, look like, with a piece of cotton which is rectangular in shape and four strands on it. So the most important thing that Center for Disease Control and Protection have recommended, that every general public who is stepping outside from their house to buy anything, any grocery, any pharmaceutical stuff, they'll have to wear a face mask. It could either be a home-based face mask or the face mask made up of cotton that you can buy from outside. There are criteria that you will need to practice, certain protocols you will need to practice while wearing this face mask. Is first and foremost is you'll always have to maintain a social distancing of 6 feet from the concerned person. Second thing, you'll have to practice the sanitation, hand hygiene practice before and after just removing or touching the face mask. If in the healthcare setting, as we all know that there is a scarcity of mask, if you're using a cotton based face mask, you'll have to combine it with a face shield. Now the important thing that one need to know is that avoid using the cotton mask in somebody who is having a breathing problem or a children of less than 2 years of age. Now the good thing about the face mask is they you don't need to dispose them off. You can reuse or reapply them after washing them. So that's the good part about it. So you can see that it is a rectangular in shape with upper and lower borders and the strands on it. So that's how you will have to hold it, with the center to be placed at the bridge of your nose so that it will cover the front of your face. Then try to cover the side of your face, and then just tie it like this. Then you'll have to hold the lower strand, try to cover the entire face, goes behind and beneath the ear, tie a knot at the back of your neck. So as you can see, it has entirely covered my face from front, from sides, and the lower border should lie 2 finger breadth below the chin. So that's how a face mask or a cotton based mask has to be wear. Now removing it. Suppose if you have came out from somewhere and you have to remove it. First try to remove the lower strand. Okay, like this. Hold it and untie the upper strand. You'll untie it, and this is how you'll have to hold it like this. You can just keep it in a piece of paper, crumple it like this, and then the strands can lie outside, so that next time you want to reuse it, you can just remove the piece of paper and strand like this. You can also, for the face masks, it's not mandatory for you to store them. You can just wash them and reuse it again by just keeping a proper sanitation. Second thing about the surgical mask. Sorry. So this is how a surgical mask will look like. It is rectangular in shape with the pleats on it. It can either come in the form of a circular loop which can easily be placed behind the ear, and it can either become in the form of the strands like I have already explained for the home-based face mask. So sometimes they present it with these metallic strips so that you can just fix them at the bridge of your nose to make a seal. So important thing about a surgical mask is, as compared to a cotton mask, they are been intended to made up of a material that can resist any sort of fluid. So suppose if you're wearing it and if you're dealing with some patient who is having some types of cough or a respiratory infection, who is more likely to cough on you. So even if something else spill on you, it will unlikely to come inside. And even if you are coughing in the mask, it is unlikely for the secretions to come outside. Now about the surgical mask is, do not try to touch. It's about all the mask, right? Always practice the hand hygiene before and after touching. Okay, you will have to just only one time if you're wearing a mask, just try to make comfortable for you to wear it. Second and most important thing is, if the mask will get soiled, do not reuse it, discard them off right now. Third thing is, always have to make sure that refrain from using mask in children's, in somebody who's having comorbid problems, and even if they are wearing masks, try to know the symptoms if they are complaining of a breathing problem or not. Now as we know that these are the masks, they should not be reused and you'll have to discard them. But as we know, there are scarcity of masks in the current pandemic situation. So after removing this mask, as we have to use them for 1, 2 or sometimes for 3 days, so you'll have to remove the mask like this, fold it so that the inner corner will bend inside, the outer will be facing outwards. Keep it in a piece of paper, crumple them up so that the elastic bands will be outside like this. So the next time you'll have to reuse it, hold it like this, remove the paper, and then you can reuse like this. So this is how a surgical mask will look. Now talking about the most important part, the N95 mask. Why it is called the N95 mask is because it will be able to filter 95% of the microparticles. So that's how a N95 mask will look like. It is either circular in shape or oval in shape, with the exhaustion valve which can help in breathing, with 2 strands which are made up of rubber, and there is a V-shaped metallic strip in the inside which is actually being placed on the bridge of the nose so that you can make a seal. Now for the N95 mask, you will have to follow 3 steps. First step is how to wear it. You'll have to place the outer surface of the mask on the palm of your hand like this, with the 2 strands has to be on the outside. Then on the lower strand, try to hold the lower strand from another hand. Place this mask on your face. The lower strand will go back, lower your ears, and it should be rested on your neck. Similarly, the upper strand will go behind and it should be rested above the ears. Now it's difficult for a person who is wearing specs like me to wear an N95 mask. It's very cumbersome. So you'll have to make an adjustment. The second important step is make a seal. As we have seen that the V-shaped metallic strip that has been given, it has to be tethered at the bridge of your nose like this. And you'll have to go from center to the side and try to place your specs on them like this. Okay, now as we know that this strand is little loose because the N95 mask have this problem because they never comes in the shape of every person's face size. So you'll have to make an adjustment. For me, I try to make a knot like this so that I can form a seal. Okay, so we have formed a seal. Now we'll have to check whether the seal is fine or not. So you'll have to inhale and exhale. So while inhalation, the mask will go in, and while exhalation, the mask will go out. Then only it will be confirmed that the seal is fine. If that is not happening, means something wrong with the seal. There is either a breakage in the valve or something like that. So that's about a N95 mask. Now the important step comes for the doffing of N95 mask. Now you'll have to remove the N95 mask. How you'll have to remove it? Then place your finger for the lower strand like this, remove the lower strand like this, and you will have to keep a hold of this strand, because if you are removing the upper strand, the mask will fall off and it will be of no further use. So try to hold the lower strand with your dominant hand, then remove the upper strand like this, and this is how you'll have to hold it. Take a piece of paper, any paper bag, anything where you want to store your mask to reuse it again. So you'll have to take a piece of paper. Okay, suppose you have crumpled it. If you don't want to crumple it, take a big size paper, and then the strand should be placing outside the piece of paper like this. And next time if you'll have to reuse it again, hold it from the strands, remove the piece of paper, and then the strands will go like this. You can reuse it again. So this is how there are 3 types of face masks you'll have to use, and how you'll have to doff it off. Now the important thing then one would like to always keep in mind about the face mask is you always have to check whether the face mask is not torn, there is no holes, there is no breakage in the strands, and it is completely fitting to your face. Okay. Second thing is to always practice the hand hygiene. Before touching the mask, you will have to practice the hand hygiene. After touching the mask, you will have to practice the hand hygiene.